Hey, Sal.
Hank, what's going on? We haven't worked a case in years.
I just bought my car at Carvana, and it was so easy. Too easy.
Think something's up?
You tell me. They got thousands of options. Found a great car at a great price. And it got delivered the next day.
It sounds like Carvana just makes it easy to buy your car, Hank.
Yeah, you're right. Case closed.
Buy your car today on
Carvana.
Delivery fees may apply.
The new year brings new health goals and wealth goals. Protecting your identity is an important step. Your info is in endless places that could expose you to identity theft, leading to lost funds. LifeLock monitors millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, our restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Resolve to make identity health and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit lifelock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
So for those of you who don't know, or who haven't figured it out from references I've made on the show, I am and have been a huge fan of movies for as far back as I can remember. I remember the first movie I ever watched on a VCR. It was the original Ghostbusters. That movie was rented at a local movie rental place, as was the VCR. This was the mid-'80s, but I thought it was great. And if you fast forward through the years, I've seen a lot of movies. The biggest thing for me is the overall quality of the movie. The plot has to be good, the writing has to match it, the cinematography generally has to be done well, and a good sound design, whether it's the score or just the way the movie captures sounds, that's big for me too. And just like with Ghostbusters, on a lot of films, I like it to end on a happy note. I like to leave the theater or hop up from my couch after a well put together movie and feel good. Not on every movie, but ones where it worked. But those are movies. They're written and created with purpose. They're not real life. And in real life scenarios, sometimes there's not a happy ending. In this episode, I'll be talking about an assortment of incidents that, if you were to make them into a movie, wouldn't have you leaving the theater feeling good. Welcome back to Music City 911.
Where's your emergency?
No, my stepson broke a gun in my house, and I need to know no more than no. He's 3623. Why would you bring a gun in this house? Huh?
What's the road?
My stepson is dead. He accidentally shot his brother. I didn't know he had a fucking gun in my house.
Brought a gun in your house? Did he shoot himself?
No, his older brother.
Okay, where's the one that shot him?
Huh? Right here. He's not leaving my fucking sight.
Okay, is your one son breathing, the one that got shot?
No.
How old is he?
I was sitting down here with my 4-year-old and my kid's father watching a movie. The 3 boys just ate. They went upstairs, and all of a sudden I thought somebody was shooting outside because it was so loud. And they were upstairs. The kids came running down and said Amir shot Thomas. He had a gun, his brother's gun.
Okay, your son that got shot, how old is he?
He's 10, 11.
What's his name?
He's not my biological son. They come to my house on the weekends with me and their father. And the other 2, his father has custody of the oldest one, and he's into trouble all the time. Can you just get here? I'm on the phone with 911. I can't breathe. Dog. I can't fucking breathe. I'm going to fucking pass out. Oh, my God. Why would he do that? Why? And I just searched his room yesterday. So that means he brought it in here today.
All right, ma'am, focus on my voice, okay? I need you to express for me, okay? We already have help on the way.
Please hurry. I can't.
I know this is hard. What's the 10-year-old's name?
Thomas Lucas.
Thomas Lucas?
Yes.
Okay. Your other son that shot him, what's his name?
Amir Lucas. When did he bring that gun in the house, you guys? He had it today?
How old is Amir?
Why wouldn't you tell me that he had it in here? You guys, why would you hide that? Oh my God. We just went through this just the other day and told him because he was hanging with friends. And oh my God. And he snuck it in here for the little boy Braylon from yesterday.
How old is Amir?
15.
All right. Where did Thomas get shot?
I don't know. I wouldn't even went upstairs, and Dad, so I can't go up there.
How many shots did you hear?
1. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just
Is there
said this
anyone
was
upstairs with him?
Yeah, his dad. He's freaking out. Oh my God.
Okay, if you're able to tell him.
They're on the way. They're on the way. I'm talking to him. I know you don't know what to do, but oh my God. What the fuck? You guys. Oh my God. You guys. Oh my God. Why wouldn't you come tell me, Messiah, that he snuck that in here for that kid yesterday? Why? Tommy, I know, babe, I'm about to get to you. Hold on.
Ma'am.
Where's Amir? He took off? Did Amir take off? Did he take the gun? And he said he's about to kill himself? Oh my God. I got taken off the phone with the ambulance. I cannot until they get here. I know I gotta call his mom. Come in here with me, say, baby.
What's Amir wearing?
What is Amir wearing? All black. Oh my God.
White, black, Hispanic?
Huh?
White, black, Hispanic?
Mixed. He's really tall. He got the fro. Come here, babe. Come to me.
Do you have any idea where he might be running to?
No. Come here, baby. Come here, baby.
Did he take a cell phone or anything with him?
No. What the fuck? Why wouldn't you tell me he brought a gun in this house? I just had this talk with you. You gotta start telling on him. This is what happens when you don't tell me.
Which way did he run right now?
I'm sorry, what, sir?
Did he run out the front or the back?
Yeah, the front.
Which way did he run when he ran out the front?
Which way did you guys see which way he ran? No. I'm in the kitchen with the 2 younger ones. Because I didn't know. I thought they was shooting out into my house. I didn't know it was coming from my bedroom. Oh my God. Braylon needs to go to jail. Why would he give Amir that gun? That little boy gave it to him last night. He knew.
Where did he get the gun from?
There's some little kid named Braylon that we were telling him you don't need to be hanging out with. And he left here yesterday with him. And then we kept calling, and then he showed back up at home because his dad threatened him with his uncle. And he showed back up home. And I didn't know the kid sit with him.
Okay. What's your name?
Danita Schumann.
All right, there's some officers pulling up, okay?
Okay, tell them just come in. I can't move. I can't. Oh, my God. Why? Messiah, you guys tell them everything, baby. You got to tell them where Braylon got it. I know you're sorry, baby, but you got to start telling on him. You gotta start. That's why I just told you this, didn't I? I gotta call their mom. That's the older brother. No, he took off with the gun. Hello? Can I hang up now?
Yeah, are they with you? Okay.
The phone call you just heard was placed at the dispatch center in Canton, Ohio, just days ago on January 9th at around 10:40 p.m. Officers and medics responded to a residence on Ellis Avenue Northeast, and just like was stated in the gut-wrenching call, a 12-year-old boy was found shot. The boy was laying on his bed with his face covered in blood and not breathing. He was quickly transported to Cleveland Clinic Mercy Hospital, where, despite efforts of medics and doctors, he was pronounced deceased. The 12-year-old boy was Thomas Lucas. When police began questioning those at the house, they found that, after dinner, 3 of the boys went upstairs, while the caller and Thomas's father, along with their 4-year-old, stayed downstairs to watch a movie. A loud bang was heard, which was thought by those downstairs to be a gunshot somewhere outside. The 2 other boys that were upstairs with Thomas then came downstairs and said that the older brother, 15-year-old Amir Lucas, had accidentally shot his brother. After realizing the severity of what happened, Amir then ran away. It wasn't until the next day that he turned himself into police. He and the other child that were upstairs with Thomas both said that Amir was showing him something on the 9mm pistol that he had, and it went off. Being this happened just days ago, not a lot of further details about the shooting or arrest have been released. Amir has been arrested, though, and charged with reckless homicide and improperly discharging a firearm into habitation or a school. He's entered a plea of not guilty. He is currently being held in the Multi-County Juvenile Detention Center, awaiting his probable cause hearing, scheduled for February 13th. A new year, colder days. This is the moment your winter wardrobe really has to deliver. If you're craving a winter reset, start with pieces truly made to last season after season. Quince brings together premium materials, thoughtful design, and enduring quality, so you stay warm, look sharp, and feel your best all season long. Their outerwear is especially impressive. Think down jackets, wool coats, and Italian leather outerwear that keep you warm when it's actually cold. Each piece is made from premium materials by trusted factories that meet rigorous standards for craftsmanship and ethical production. That cashmere sweater that I've picked up from Quince, it's ridiculously soft, very warm, and doesn't break the bank. Refresh your winter wardrobe with Quince. Go to quince.com/MC911 for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada, too. That's QUINCE.com/MC901. Free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/MC911.
About every summer, we meet for a trip.
Vacation has officially begun on Netflix.
To best enjoy your trip, we suggest the following itinerary.
I say we just wing it.
Wing it.
See where the wind takes us.
From best-selling author Emily Henry.
Are you guys like a thing? Oh, no, we're just friends. Platonic travel companions.
Comes your next favorite rom-com.
Who wants to go skinny dipping? Alex does.
Vacation, Alex!
I love it when you get weird.
People we meet on vacation. Now playing on Netflix. Rated PG-13. May be inappropriate for children under 13.
A twisted new season of The Traitors is finally here.
What did I get myself into?
The prize, $250,000.
I'm gonna lie and cheat and do whatever I have to do to win.
If you're gonna come for me, I'll finish you.
Shame on you!
I'm out for blood.
It is like a firing squad. Boom, 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 boom.
Let the games begin. Emmy Award winner, The Traitors. New episode streaming Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. Only on Peacock.
Johnny, you got to we have a fire right there, Stage 4 Regional Airport.
Hey, what's the phone number you're calling from?
What is
your
it?
name?
What do we got? What do we got?
What's your name? Tell me exactly what's happening.
We have a plane crash at the end of runway 28, and it's a big fire. 257.
All right, I'm going to type in some notes real quick, okay?
Hello? Hello?
All right, I'm still here, ma'am.
Okay. Hello?
Yes, ma'am, I'm still here.
Okay, we have a plane crash, a plane
Yes,
fire.
I understand. Yes, we have help on the way, okay? I just need to gather some information, okay?
Okay, I will try to answer that.
What type of aircraft is involved?
What type of aircraft is that? A Citation. It's a small jet. Small mid-sized jet.
Where is the aircraft now?
It is at the end of runway 28, which is the west end. It's going to be near the golf course.
Right. Is a building involved?
Let me see if I can get you switched to my handheld because I can't see. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me still?
Is this a building involved?
No building involved. No building involved. No. It's on the airfield. They'll have to come up through our gate, which is on West Aviation Drive.
Okay. Okay. If you get any new information, please call us back immediately, okay?
Okay, I don't know how many people are on board, but I do know there's at least 2 pilots, probably at least 4 passengers. Not sure that's a definite number, but at least 2 pilots, at least probably 4 passengers.
2 pilots, 4 passengers.
It's not a definite number though. I don't know how many's fully involved.
Of course,
Okay.
All right. So just take a deep breath for me, okay? So I got at least, to your knowledge, I got 2 pilots, 4 passengers, and what else did you get?
It's a Citation. It's a Citation 2. That's the type of airplane.
Citation 2. You're
Yes.
doing a great job. Look at you. You're doing a great job, okay? All right, what else you got? Why don't we stay in the line so we can get more information for the units, good? All right.
Okay.
All right. What else you got for me, okay?
They came from Sarasota, Florida. I don't know how much fuel they have on board. I have no idea. If you can let the fire department know, we have an off-duty volunteer firefighter that pulled the ARF truck out, so it is here and ready for them to jump in when they get here.
All right, give me one moment while you make a room announcement for that, okay? You're going to hear a quick...
You have to tell people the airport's closed. When you hear people on the radio, you have to tell them that the airport's... Space Original Airport's closed. Sorry, I'm trying to give direction on radio.
All right, you're fine. I had to make a room announcement for the ARF truck. You're doing a great job. Thank you for telling me that, okay?
Yes.
All right, you guys are doing a great job, and yes, we do have multiple agencies coming out to help you guys, okay? We got EMS, fire, rescue, everything, okay? We even have the sheriff's office on board, okay?
Okay.
All right, you just tell me when the first arriving agency arrives there, okay? All right. Now, what else you got? Anything new?
No, it's a lot of black smoke.
Okay. Okay. You see any people coming out of the planes?
I can't see them from here. Unfortunately, I'm on the other. Is there any people out of the plane? Do you know? No, we can't tell. We can't tell. You can't. Okay. We cannot tell.
All right, you're doing a great job, ma'am. You hear me? You're doing a great job. You said the ARF truck's out waiting for the responders? I already told them that.
Yes, there's someone pulling up now.
Someone pulling up now?
Yes, that is Iredell County Emergency Management.
Iredell Emergency Management?
Yes,
okay.
Iredell County Emergency Management.
Well, since responders on scene, I'm going to let you go, okay? You did a great job.
Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you.
Great job. Bye.
December 18th.
A plane crash, no matter the size of the aircraft, is a huge situation to happen for any first responders involved. The response is immense, Generally, you'll have dozens of fire and medical personnel, and usually a large police presence as well. This call came in on December 18th, 2025, regarding a plane crash at the Statesville Regional Airport in North Carolina. Multiple other calls came flowing in, and I have a clip for one more of those calls, indicating what everyone always fears from a plane crash.
There's a lot of black smoke right now. Yeah, there's
Black smoke, okay. Do you know how many people...
They're not alive.
Okay, do you know about how many people are on board?
No, we're just approaching now. I see another vehicle there. Whoever was on the plane probably did not make it. There's a big fireball. And it looks like it made it to the runway. Yeah, it's fully engulfed.
Fully engulfed now?
Fully burned.
Fully engulfed now.
Fully engulfed. See a bit of the tail section, but the rest of the plane is completely...
What kind of plane is it, sir?
Is it a small jet, Ivan, do you think? Looks like a small jet. Like a small private jet.
Private jet, okay.
And there's nobody alive. Cannot be.
You think it's obvious that no one is alive?
Yeah, there's no way they could have survived it.
The crash that was called in was involving NASCAR racing driver Greg Biffle. He, along with his family and a few close friends, were on the plane, and around 10 minutes after taking off, their plane crashed while coming back to the airport. Preliminary statements have been made by the National Transportation Safety Board that the plane, a Cessna Citation 550 private jet, had likely struck some trees on the runway approach, causing them to crash. A 10-minute flight sounded a bit odd to me, but another statement from the NTSB said that a single text message was sent from inside the plane just before the crash. The text message simply read, "Emergency landing." In total, there were 7 souls on the plane. 55-year-old Greg Biffle, his wife Christina, their son Ryder, and their daughter Emma. Along with them were friends Dennis Dutton, his son Jack, and Craig Wadsworth. 3 of those on board were pilots, and it looks as if the pilot of this flight was 67-year-old Dennis Dutton. Dennis was a retired U.S. Air Force Reserve pilot who also flew for Delta Airlines until he retired. Right now, the NTSB is still investigating the crash, trying to determine if it was pilot error, a mechanical issue, or some sort of problem with the weather conditions or something else. The full report is expected in the coming months.
Hey, do you have trouble sleeping? Then maybe you should check out the Sleepy Podcast. It's a show where I read old books in the public domain to help you get to sleep. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom. Classic stories like A Tale of Two Cities, Pride and Prejudice, Winnie the Pooh, stories that are great for kids and adults alike. So whether you have a tough time snoozing or just like a good bedtime story, fluff up the cool side of your pillow and tune in to Sleepy. Unless you're driving, then please don't listen to Sleepy. Find Sleepy wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes every Sunday. Sweet dreams.
Eaton County 911, stress the emergency.
I just woke up. My dog woke me up on the couch. I have a 2-year-old and I have a 2-week-old. And my 2-week-old is not in her sleeper. Her passie's on the floor.
She's not in her sleeper?
She's not in her sleeper. She's not here. I've looked everywhere. I've looked under clothes and everything.
What's your address, ma'am?
Yes, lot 31.
Do you think somebody took her, ma'am?
My child said, my 2-year-old says she's gone. And I've looked everywhere in the house, so I don't know another possibility.
What lot number are you at?
31.
Okay. And you said you were sleeping, woke up, and she was gone?
Yes. My 2-year-old came and woke me up.
Okay.
That's why I was on the couch.
Okay.
Kalia!
How old is she, ma'am?
2 weeks old.
Okay. And
who else would have come in your house?
I mean, as far as I know, nobody would have came in my house. My 2-year-old says Papa, but I called my dad and I called my grandparents, and they don't have her. Okay. My dad's on the way here now.
Okay. All right. How long have you been asleep?
The last time I woke up with her was around, I guess 5 maybe.
Okay. So you were asleep since 5 o'clock?
Yes. I didn't even mean to fall asleep on the couch. I sit down for a minute after dealing with her all night.
Entry, or can you tell if someone's been there? Is her blanket there or gone?
Her blanket's gone. Her passie's here on the floor. Her blanket's not with us. I don't know where. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's with her.
Okay.
And I have clothes in totes, but I've looked all in on it. She's not here.
Anything else missing, like a baby bag that you would have, or anything else?
No. Her bottle's here on top of my shelf.
Okay. What about
in my bathroom on my vanity? I'm sorry.
Ma'am?
Huh?
What about anything else that could possibly have gone, like could be hers that could have gone with her?
No. Nothing else. Just her and her blanket.
Okay, so the only thing that's missing is her and her blanket.
Yeah.
You didn't talk to the dad or grandma or anybody else?
Dad was here with me. Dad just left, and he's walking around the park looking for her. Because my 2-year-old says, I asked her, did somebody come in and take her? And she said, yeah, but she's 2, so I don't know if I can believe that or not.
And you looked through everything, like under the bed?
Yes, ma'am.
Bathrooms?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Kalia!
All right, what's your name, ma'am?
Courtney Bell, Cortneybell.
Just to let you know, Courtney, they've been on the way out there. I'm just getting this information to update them, okay?
Thank you so much.
What's your phone number?
I'm not sure of this number. My phone busted the other day. This is my grandmother's phone. She's been letting me use.
All right, so you and the dad both were, I'm just trying to get an understanding so I can let them know because of the questions that they're asking me. You and the dad both were sleeping, or he just came back home?
No, me and him woke up together. She woke us up together.
Okay. The 2-year-old woke y'all up and told y'all that the baby was gone?
Yes.
Okay.
She was kind of freaked out. I mean, I don't know. Because she was just standing there beside the couch in the corner. And I told her, come here, and I loved on her. And then I told my baby's dad to go check on Kalia. And then he's talking about she's not in here. She's not in here.
Okay, well, the police should be in the area now.
Thank you.
I'll go ahead and let you go, okay?
Thanks.
On the morning of October 7th, 2017, a 911 dispatcher in Newton County, Georgia, answered a call that sounded like so many others at first. A mother was reporting her child missing. Her name was Courtney Bell. Her daughter, Kalia McNab, was just 2 weeks old. Bell told the dispatcher she had put her down to sleep, gone to bed herself, and when she woke up, Kalia was gone. When police arrived at the mobile home in the Eagle Point Mobile Park near Covington, Georgia, the scene didn't look like a typical abduction. There were no signs of a struggle, no evidence that anyone had entered the home overnight, no broken doors, no signs of forced entry, just an empty bassinet and the baby's pajamas left behind. But still, a 2-week-old baby was missing. Law enforcement immediately launched a massive search. Officers, volunteers, and neighbors combed the area around the trailer park, focusing on nearby woods and walking paths. Inside the home, investigators began asking questions, and almost immediately, the story began to unravel. Courtney Bell and the baby's father, Christopher McNab, told police they had fed Kalia, put her to bed, and gone to sleep. but investigators noticed inconsistencies in their timeline. And then there was Christopher McNab's behavior. That night, while police searched, McNab gave television interviews, pleading for his daughter's safe return. But behind the scenes, detectives were already becoming suspicious. Less than 24 hours later, the search ended. On October 8, 2017, searchers found Kalia McNab's body in a wooded area just a short distance from her home. She had been placed inside of a drawstring Nike bag, wrapped with clothing and a blanket, and deliberately concealed. Later, an autopsy revealed the cause of death: blunt force trauma to the head. The medical examiner testified that Kalia suffered multiple skull fractures. While there was never a direct link to what happened, the medical examiner believes that the injuries were done either with a hard object or the child's head being stomped on the floor. She was just 15 days old. Once Kalia's body was found, the focus of the investigation narrowed quickly. Investigators needed to locate Christopher McNab, and at that point, McNab was no longer cooperating. According to the testimony later reviewed by the Georgia Supreme Court, McNab became aware that law enforcement was actively looking for him. He was riding in a vehicle with another person when, suddenly, he made a decision. He jumped out of the car and ran. McNab disappeared into the woods surrounding the mobile home park. Witnesses testified that as he fled, he made a telling statement, saying the words to the effect of, "They're going to think I did this." Prosecutors would later argue that this moment mattered, not because it was a confession, but because it showed McNab understood exactly what police were investigating and why. For hours, deputies searched the area. They believed McNab was hiding in the same wooded terrain where Kalia's body was found. Officers warned residents to be alert and to call 911 if they saw him, and eventually someone did. Later that evening, McNab walked into a gas station along Highway 36. He was dirty, wet, and covered in leaves and debris. Witnesses described him as agitated, rambling, talking loudly, insisting he hadn't done anything wrong. Behavior that immediately caught the attention of employees and the customers there. Once they recognized him as the man police were searching for, a gas station employee called 911 and gave his location. Deputies arrived quickly. McNab was taken into custody without incident, initially on an outstanding probation violation. But by that point, investigators already believed that they had their primary suspect. Within days, that arrest would turn into murder charges. McNab was charged with malice murder, felony murder, aggravated battery, cruelty to children, and concealing the death of another. Courtney Bell, the mother, she was questioned but released, at least for the moment. As investigators dug deeper, prosecutors began building a case centered largely on circumstantial evidence. There were no witnesses, no confession, but there was a pattern. Testimony would later describe chronic drug use by both parents, including methamphetamine use in the days leading up to Kalia's death. The prosecutors argued that drug use impaired their ability to care for the child, and that Courtney failed to protect her daughter from a foreseeable danger. In May of 2019, the case went to trial. Both the mother and father were tried together. The jury heard about some timeline inconsistencies. They heard about the concealment of the body. They also heard about McNab's behavior after the disappearance, including the frantic messages to friends and attempts to flee. After all that, they heard medical testimony confirming the infant's injuries could not have been accidental. After deliberation, the jury returned its verdict. Christopher McNab was found guilty on all counts. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole, plus an additional 10 years for concealing Kalia's death. Courtney Bell was also convicted. She was found guilty of second-degree murder, second-degree child cruelty, and contributing to the dependency of a minor. She was sentenced to 30 years with 15 to serve. But the case didn't end there. Bell actually appealed her conviction, arguing that the evidence against her was legally insufficient, that while the evidence showed negligence, it did not prove she caused her daughter's death or could have reasonably foreseen McNab's actions. In 2022, the Georgia Court of Appeals agreed, and they reversed Courtney's murder and child cruelty convictions. The case then went to the Georgia Supreme Court, and in a unanimous decision, the court ruled that the prosecution failed to prove Courtney's actions were the proximate cause of Kalia's death, or that she could have foreseen the violence that occurred. From there, she was released from prison. But the story doesn't stop there. Courtney continued getting into trouble. She kept on with the drugs. As recently as January of last year, she was wanted on multiple drug-related charges and later arrested on them. And as of recording this, Kalia McNab would have been in elementary school had her father not been such a violent drug addict. That's all for this episode. Before I get too far into all the routine stuff, for those of you on Patreon, you're going to get even more from the last case I talked about. Several more 911 calls that came in before the disappearance, and later, more calls regarding the discovery of the main suspect, Christopher McNab, after he came out of hiding. If you want to hear those, head over to patreon.com/MusicCity901 for that, other bonuses, and ad-free episodes. Be sure to share the show with anyone you think might want to listen, and the best way to do so is to send a link to your favorite episode or simply just MusicCity911.com. Until next time, for Music City 911, I'm Brandon, and y'all have a good one.